Hi everyone, it's Lena here. We're back playing Coffee Talk. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Let's see what stories we have to tell today. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? Coachella 2020. 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be the only few decades away. Might only be a few decades away. Sports tournament in space, that sounds awesome, doesn't it? Oh, hello. He never really changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey Lena. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combination. Alright. You know what to do. Wait, so does he want me to test out something new, or does he want me to make the remedy? I think it's probably better to make the remedy, right? Just pressing the wrong buttons. Gala Hyde. Tea, milk, ginger. I mean, it's literally named after him, so I feel like it's probably better to try something. I don't know. I'm unsure of myself. So we got some new stuff as well. I'll check these first before I make anything. For Gala, myself summary veteran, now working in a hospital. And for Bailey's, favorite things. Been listening to Pumpkin Spice since I was a wee lad. Oh, so when I said Pumpkin Spice fan, I thought he meant the drink. What I'm doing with my life: escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. And I think that's everything. And this time I'm gonna start with the stories because I always forget to read them later on, so I'll read them now, otherwise I'll forget. Okay, no, I've already read that one, so cool. A stray boy and a lonely cat. Midnight, the boy arrives at his home. The ticking sound of the cooling engine fills the dark. Empty garage, followed by the scrape of the rusty metal door being forcefully closed. He leaves the garage, and there she is, waiting for him to come back home. She always waits in the same spot, around the same time. The boy always smiles when he sees her. Meow. The cat calls the boy, demanding the treatment she always receives from him every night in the same spot, around the same time. He laughs quietly as he walks up to join her. You've been waiting for me, haven't you? Here, come here, he says the boy to the cat while he pets her fur. The cat purrs loudly and refuses to stand still. She dances around him, stands up tall on 2 feet, rubs her head against his shins, and shares her affection while enjoying their nightly routine. Until suddenly the boy decides that their interaction is enough for today. He stands up, walks away from her, and closes his door. The cat understands that their time for the day is up. They both return to their own lives. The boy did not give the cat something to eat, and the cat did not sleep next to him to help him relax, for she was not his and he was not hers. Interesting. That was actually a short one. Okay, I'm just gonna maybe I should try something new. Tea. You know what to do? I don't know, I'm kind of conflicted now. I'll just do the same thing, and maybe he'll confirm that it definitely is it. Tea, milk, ginger, I think it was. The Gala Hyde. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. Yeah, so I think he just confirms it, really. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Well, bodyguard? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, tough? Just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You're a trash Hyde. I can imagine. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time, we didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me, like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived, and I stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be annoying. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck! The universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. What an interesting story. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me that night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. Oh. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Yeah, I was gonna say, is it because he's a werewolf? Werewolves? War veterans. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital, Gala? While he was working with me, I noticed Hyde. I'd prefer if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. Oh, okay. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran or werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Lena, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Warm and cool. Tea base? I assume mint would make it cool. Warm probably means ginger. Warm and cool at the same time? Reset. Tea, cinnamon mint? That's less cool, I think that's what happened. What about green tea though? Does green tea count as just tea based? I'm unsure. Okay, that didn't do anything. So definitely tea. And then did I do mint ginger first? Ginger. Oh my gosh. Mint ginger. There we go. I can speak English, I promise. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh whoops, I wanted to reset it. I can just trash it. Let's do something. Ginger mint tea. Now I'm gonna trash that and try again. Mint ginger. Reset that. So I'm just gonna try like a billion combinations until I get this right. Honey mint? No, definitely not. Tea, cinnamon, mint. I feel like mint is the one that makes it cool, so I don't want it to be lemon and mint. That's really cool. No, that's not cool at all. I'm just gonna cut all this part out of me struggling through all of this. Okay, so it's definitely this, this, and this, I think. It's two, okay, wait, and then let me double check. Okay, so definitely mint first. Mint, then ginger. And I think that'll be it. I mean, hopefully that's right, I don't really know. He said cool and warm, so... And they're both equally cool and warm, so I think you'll like it. Mint ginger tea. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, yay. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen it today. I was like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Is she coming in now? Speak of the devil. Yeah. Hello, good people. And one vampire. Oh, it's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? Oh, that won't work on me. I'm not interested in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You... You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work. How could you tell? Call it werewolf sense. Right. I showed Lena my draft. And I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? That's not even a word, Freya. I was gonna say, I can't even say it properly. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs, and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives then? You could say that. Then that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside of the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep a hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hyde. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Wow. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment, wait, oh my gosh, sorry. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. And see you around, Lena. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed the interesting story. It's kind of weird how it panned out now, because now it just seems like they're really, distant, which is interesting. I guess they don't know each other really well, and that's probably the point. Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes? Come on, you're not the only one. You're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place, back when it was a bar. Is it gonna finish? Yep, there you go. Whoa. I never knew Gala was used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from how should I say this? A very physical job to medic. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. Come on, Freya, stop pushing that. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Yeah, of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing that he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. Oh, he likes him. And after a few months I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there, but I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been working. Oh, someone's coming in. Oh! Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. What a way to interrupt the story, huh? Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil. Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. And others may know of me as Tim. I don't know, I don't watch much about them. I only see the reference every now and then. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems that the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration, like Neil Armstrong. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name's Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often. For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away you mean thousands of miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on our image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Neil Armstrong? No, I don't know. Ah, the Arami Gendru album cover. Ah, okay. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place really is. Oh my gosh. This place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes, but... So, anything? Yes, we won't taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that you... what if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. I don't know. Tea, milk, and mint. No, tea, milk, and mint sounds weird. Tea, milk, and honey. I don't know. What is that? What's this make? Tea, milk, and honey is pretty basic though, so that's probably not gonna work. Milk and honey tea. Yeah, okay. I want it to be like a an actual. Oh yeah, I forgot that I can't trash many things. Tea, coffee. Wait, what drinks do I have? Brew pad. Please surprise us. Masala chai. Oops. How do I? Oh, there we go. I'm forgetting my buttons for some reason. Black magic, maybe? Coffee, mint, and honey? Sounds kind of interesting. Should I make something that I already know, or should I try something new? Spice Lady? I don't really think Spice Lady is going to do anything. I wanted to do that one that was on the end card a bit ago. That was like tea, milk, and tea. What was it? Tea, milk, milk? Tea, milk? I think it is. Maybe something like that. Something basic, but then, I don't know. Yeah, this one. I'll serve this. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Whew, oh boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so short with Freya. That definitely was the highest form. That definitely was the big. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers, doing our job in space. You call Milky Way. What kind of job? Isn't there a drink called the Milky Way? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. So you really are here to find a date, all the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in this universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. Oh, poor Neil, he's a sweet little bean. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further if it got you a good story. Huh. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. I also didn't really expect it from Freya either though. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. Niels, it's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard those terms before. Let us check them once again. Processing. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control. We don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network. There's a lot of different opinions, isn't there? Theoretically, there we go. That should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya. Whoops, I didn't even do that. Are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? It would have been cute if it was like, do you want to be our boyfriend? And that would have been funny. Now, the path of starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easy if you're a smooth talker. Does Hyde know this? Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would... Oh gosh, Neil. I can't handle this. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. Yeah, you're telling me, Neil. So we talked about using condoms, but how does your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? Oh, we are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need... I'm losing my mind here. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else, sir. Anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway. Thank you so much for... Oh, did I miss something? No, stop. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I thought I accidentally put it on auto. Okay, anyway. Thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with you all. I'm losing the voice for Neil, but it doesn't matter. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. That was a really bizarre night. Now what's gonna happen? That was really something, indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry with such naivety. I guess so. Oh, that's that. You can't be angry with someone's naivety. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? Oh, Rachel? Wait, yeah. Oh no, Miss Law, that's right. You mean Miss Law? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala rejoin a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seattle tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well. It'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I actually didn't pay attention to that either. You don't really care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then. See you later. See you around. Take care on your way, folks. I've subtly kind of ship Hyde and Freya, but not really. I think I'm actually going to leave this episode right here. I want to kind of shorten my episodes a little bit, so this will be the end of this one. Thanks for watching, everyone.